Okay, so I know I look rough. It's 7:30 in the morning. I just took my 12-year-old to school, but I watched a video last night of the Prince family about their baby girl, and I just want them to know I'll be praying for you guys. People who talk about children is pathetic. With that, Bianca, you're a wonderful mom. I watched the videos of your kids and you. You're an amazing mom. I was a teen mom. I had my first child at 18, my second child at 20, and my third at 23. And my two oldest boys, they come out, they were perfectly fine. My youngest one, he come out, he was born with a heart murmur, and then by the age of, a year, I noticed that he wasn't growing like he should. When he was born, he was 6 pounds, 2.8 ounces, 18.5 inches long. But, my smallest baby, by the way. But, yeah. So, with that, when he was about 10, 11 months, well, not 10, 11 months, I noticed his, things like sitting up, standing, walking, talking, all that good stuff was delayed, and I wasn't sure why. But then it came to a point where, sorry, I just got home, guys, from dropping my son off at school. But then there was a time that when he was about a year old, I had noticed that, he wasn't really growing like he should. And I kept saying stuff to the doctors like, are you sure, I think he should be taller than this, or I think, whatever, whatnot. But they just kept telling me, pretty much I didn't know what I was talking about, okay? So, finally, after going through like 3 or 4 different doctors, I finally got him into a new pediatrician. And by then, he was like 9. And she seen that there was an issue in his growth. Now, he was only like in the 1 or 2 percentile at the age of like 7 or 8. And then now he's 12. And he's not even on the records. So he's on the small side. So they have been doing x-rays and scans of his bones and his hands and stuff like that to check the bone growth or the growth plate. And they don't see dwarfism, but he's not growing. So they started him on hormone shots. And he's been on hormone shots for about 2 years, and he's literally only grown, I think, come out to a couple centimeters, maybe an inch at the most. But with that, he's now 12 years old, and he only stands 4 foot tall, and he's 45 pounds, I do believe. And that's with him taking growth hormone shots every night faithfully at the same time, 7:30 at night, and it's a routine. So I'm not sure why, it's him that's going through this little, split splat, but I just want Bianca to know it's not your fault. Every pregnancy and birthing is different. Every child is different. And all your kids are beautiful. So I wouldn't stress yourself, over medical history or medical problems, because God wouldn't give you anything you couldn't handle. And you and Damien are both two strong individuals, and you guys got this. So I just wanted you to know that I get what you're saying. I get how you feel, because I had two kids that were perfectly healthy, and then my youngest, he was born with a heart murmur. By the age of 1, he had 2 cysts removed out of the back of his head, and then he also had tubes put in his ears, and then, he's had 2 double eye muscle reconstructions of the muscles of his eyes. Hell, when he was a baby, they wanted me to allow them to break his legs so he can learn how to walk, or so he wouldn't have intertubular torsion, and he would relearn how to walk and stuff. And I wasn't gonna let them do that, because God made him the way he is, and I just take on the journey of whatever God put in front of me. But I just feel bad for y'all, because these people who talk crap about babies, man, innocent babies that are a blessing, is messed up, and shame on them. But I just wanted to touch base and let you guys know that you guys will be in my thoughts and prayers, and baby girl, she'll be fine. You know what I mean? If she lose all of her hearing completely at 100%, doctors have tools to teach you guys, and they have ways to teach you guys sign language so you guys can learn how to talk to baby girl. But I think God has a plan. So don't stress yourself over what people say. And Bianca, it's not your fault. Okay, I'm telling you, it's not your fault. I've wrote you in your DMs on IG, and I can't even get you to look at them, but it's okay. I just wanted you to know that it's not your fault. So I'm going to post this to YouTube and tag your family in it. So hopefully you see this, Bianca. Bianca, it's not your fault. God wouldn't give you anything that you couldn't handle. And you got a strong man standing beside you who's a great father. You two have 4 beautiful kids, and this too shall pass. You know what I mean? So with that being said, I won't leave y'all, whatever. But just know, man, my hair. I'm so young, and I've got all this gray hair that people are paying to get done. But anywho, I'm just gonna let y'all know that y'all are in my thoughts and prayers, and God wouldn't give you anything you guys couldn't handle. And the ones that are saying all this crap about the babies, shame on them. And the last person that has a say-so is the big man upstairs. So they better watch how they walk and talk, because the big man upstairs, he don't play. And there's a such thing as karma. She's real. I'm just saying. Excuse me. All right, guys. I'm out. Y'all have a good one. If you want, you guys could subscribe. I'm actually getting ready to move. So I'm going to start posting videos of moving with 3 kids and 2 puppies. So, and then I'll just start, updating you guys on my son's medical conditions and stuff like that. But, because it's still a battle. Because he's 12 years old, and we're hoping, by the last bone scan, it showed that he was the size of an 8-year-old, and he's 12. He'll be 13 in October, but shows that he was the size of an 8-year-old, and we're trying to prevent puberty, because once he does puberty, it's a wrap. Growth hormones won't do anything. So, anywho, all right, I'm out. Y'all have a wonderful day. You guys can subscribe. That would be nice. I want to be like Bianca and Damien. But anywho, subscribe, turn on the bell so you can be notified anytime I post. And yeah, this is going to be the beginning of a beginning. Y'all have a good morning.